Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Vibrate Higher. I'm your host, Joelle, and if you're new to the podcast, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Today, I wanted to talk about the intersection of science, religion, and spirituality. This has really been on my heart lately as I continue my own journey of embodying the next version of myself. I feel like this is boiling up to the surface, and I've really been feeling a pull to allow my spiritual side to seep even more into my work and my message, particularly here on this podcast. So let's dive in. In the past, I have succumbed to the societal pressures of keeping spirituality separate from self-development, religion, and science. But deep down inside, I know that's not the case. I know that it's all interconnected. And I say that because I believe that to fully step into your power as a human, you have to believe a few things are true. You have to believe in something higher than yourself, be it the universe, God, the quantum field, or source energy. You have to understand the science of energy as it relates to quantum physics and the interconnectedness of everything. And you have to acknowledge and educate yourself about spirituality and your spiritual gifts. So intuition, the spiritual laws, and how your beliefs, your thoughts, your emotions intersect with everything. So in this space and on this platform, we are going to consciously merge all of these things and apply them to everyday life. And we're going to continually dive in how we can use faith, science, and spirituality to our benefit. So when I say merging spirituality into self-development, I don't mean using spirituality or religion to escape reality. It's not a call to ignore life and keep your head in the clouds. It's a call to be more grounded and more empowered in these things. Because we are all born with spiritual gifts. No one is left out. No one person is Superman over another. Everyone has intuition. Everyone is psychic. Over centuries, I feel like we've been programmed out of realizing and using our spiritual gifts because we've been made to fear them as quote unquote evil, when in actuality, they are truly a reflection of the Creator in us. One of the main ways that our spiritual gifts show up is our clairs. Now, if you have been a longtime podcast listener, you guys know that I'm like low-key obsessed with the clairs. And when I say clairs, I mean clairvoyant, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairgustance, clairaudience. These are all spiritual senses that we all have. And I do have a previous podcast episode on this. Full disclosure, though, if you look it up, this is like one of the first episodes I ever created. So bear that in mind because it is a bit rough around the edges. Like I think I have a YouTube video as well that's attached to it. It's a little bit of a hot mess, but I go into a lot more detail about these spiritual gifts. So I encourage you to listen to it so that you can learn more about what they are and how they show up for you. And when you lean into these spiritual gifts and you learn the ones that are the strongest for you and you sharpen them, this opens up a whole new world as it relates not only to self-development, but also in how you respond and how you view life's twists and turns. Understanding the different types of spiritual gifts has helped me tremendously on my journey. I use these types of tools every day in how I react to things, in how I differentiate between my intuition talking to me and my anxiety. Me exploring spirituality led me to uncover that I am a medium, which helped me later in life when my mom transitioned and my dad. It helped me deal with the aftermath of that because I understood that although a person physical body is no longer here in the flesh, their spirit lives on, and I can communicate with them, ask for signs. There's so much more than what we know beyond this physical realm. And the more that we normalize this and lean into it, the more powerful we realize that we as humans actually are. I feel like this integration of spirituality, of science, of faith matters, especially now where I feel like so many of us are craving a deeper meaning. So blending these three things is such a holistic path to transformation. In this time that we are in right now, I believe that we are in a time of ascension. Our entire dimension, we are ascending into a different realm. So AI is ushering in this time of ascension. And with all of the new developments that AI brings on a consistent basis, you better anchor yourself in your own power, in the power that was given to you as your birthright before someone else takes that power from you. So I want to encourage you to stop compartmentalizing your beliefs, your intuition, and your intellect, and trust that they can all coexist powerfully. Actually, I think they were designed to coexist. So I want you to open your mind a little more and embrace the fact that this trifecta of faith, science, and spirituality actually can dovetail into a toolkit for you to live a life that you have much more of a hand in versus you feeling like you're constantly responding to what's happening around you. And really, that's the nature of me wanting to drop this episode. I wanted to give you the background behind why you will start to feel and hear a wider range of topics here on this podcast, as well as in any talks I'm giving or courses that you take from me or coaching programs. I really want to level set all of this with you so that you know what to expect. I truly believe that a part of my purpose is to help normalize the blending of this trifecta so that you can understand how natural it is for you to connect with your power, with your higher self, and how you merge that with your conscious being and how that together can usher you into creating all of the things that you want to have in this dimension. So that is all that I have for you today. I hope that you are vibrating higher now than you were when you first started this episode. Also, your girl got her life together, and you can now access my podcast on YouTube. So just go to the Zenergy YouTube channel, which is just at Zenergy, and you will be able to access all of the episodes there. So if that is your platform of choice, I am here. Don't forget to send me a text. Let me know what spiritual topics you would like to learn more about. And make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this podcast to help it grow. I wish you love and light, and I will talk to you all soon.